Hi all, today let's see HashMap in Java with all the code examples. So how HashMap we have to implement its inbuilt methods, everything. So HashMap, if you are using the collections in Java, the mostly asked questions will be in the deeper by the interviewers. So we should be aware of its basic methods and how to do operations in HashMap. So let's get quickly start. So hash map we know, right? It will be key value pair. So hash map, it is there in the part of it is actually the part of Java's collection since 1.2 version. This class is actually found in java.util package, and it provides the basic implementation of the map interface of Java. So whenever we want to implement this map interface, so we'll go mostly for the hash map, and it provides the basic implementation of this map interface in Java, and it stores the data in key value pairs, and you can access them by an index of another type. One object is used as a key index and to the other object another object value. So the key value pair is nothing but key, we can call it as a index, and value, the object whatever it is there, right? According to the key we'll get the respective value of that. If you try to insert the duplicate key, it will replace the element of the corresponding key. Hash map is similar to hash table, but it is unsynchronized. It allows to store the null keys as well. So key value pairs, right? So based on the key, we'll get the value, and also it stores the null keys as well. But there is one condition: there should be only one null key object, and there can be any number of null values. This class makes no guarantees as to order of the map. To use this class and its methods, you need to import java.util.hashmap package or its superclass. So we'll see the examples, and the first example here is for adding elements. So the basic method, it is providing the put method. So if you want to add the any key value pair, any like a data to your map, to your hash map, we are having the default method, it is providing the put method. And first we have to remember, means we are going to add the elements, means the data into the hash map, right? So the hash map we have to declare, and also we have to declare the object of it. Let's see how we'll make that one. So import java.util.asterisk I have given. So previously we have seen, right? If you want to use the hash map, we have to import it from java.util.hashmap. We can give like that, and if you are giving util dot hashtag, so whatever classes are there, right, in the package, it will take everything if you are giving hashtags. So here simple class, a class learn hash map. In the main method, first we have to create the empty hash map by declaring object of integer and string type. So integer and string type means integer will be our the key, and the string will be our value. So it is actually key value pair, right? So we are declaring the empty hash map here. So hash map of integer comma string, we are giving the object name here sample map equal to new hash map, and adding elements to the map using the standard put method. So sample map, whatever object we are creating, right? So dot, if we are using any IDE, then it will show all the default methods under this hash map. So we have to take the put of 1 comma happy. So here if you see, for the integer we know, right, there is no need to give the codes. So for the string value we have to mention in codes. So three entries I have made, three entries of data, and I'm just printing it out, the sample map. So it is simple, just we have to create the empty hash map, and declaring the object. It can be like string like whatever data, right? Yeah, data type of your requirement, how it is, it will be based on that only. And if you remember in my previous videos, I have came up with one question, right? So if we can give hash map a key or value as object, custom object, so that is one of the important questions will be asking by any interviewer. So whether we can give any custom key. So here key like integer, normal data type we are having, easily we'll get. So what if you want to give the custom our class, any class object, any Pojo class, we are creating object out of it, and yeah, if you want to do operations on that, so that thing, that question you have to see, and that example also, if you want, please let me know, I can make another separate video for it. So for now this is a sample, like a simple class adding elements using the put method in the hash map. So what will, how the output of this program. So hash map, so hash map colon, so we are just printing out it, right? So the data, whatever data it is in the map, it is just printing. So we can see here 1 equal to happy, 2 equal to learning, 3 equal to hash map, key equal to value. So like that it is adding, and these are the entries of data in the hash map till now. So hope this one is clear. Let's move to the next one. Get size of map. So we are having many data entries into the map, right? So how we can get to know what is the size of the map? So we have a inbuilt function, that is a size method in the hash map. Using that we can easily get to know. So let's see in code base. So class, the same example, we are creating the hash map, putting the data as like the same before example, and printing it out. So how to print size here? So printing size here, it is giving sample map, so the object whatever we are creating and adding the elements into that, right? The same object we have to take, and if you do dot, we'll see this size method. So directly we can get the size of the whole hash map. So what is the output of this? So we have three entries here, right? One happy, two learning, three hash map. So the size of the map is nothing but 3. This is the output. So we have seen adding elements using the put method and getting the size of the whole map using the size method. Hope this one clear. Let's move to the next one. Access value. So we know, right? So we know that using the key we can get the value, corresponding value of that particular key. So how to get it? In the hash map we'll see. So it is providing the get method here. So let's see how we'll implement in the code base. So taking the same example, importing and class, creating the hash map, putting the data, three entries of data, and printing out the data, getting the size of the map, and how to get the value. So it is simple. We are going to take the value of the first key, that is 1, means if you are giving 1 means we should get the value happy here. So sample map, so whatever object we are we have created, and got like all the entries of data we have made, the same object we have to take, and dot, if you give dot, it will show all the inbuilt methods whatever it is having. So get of 1, so index, like we are getting, right? So we have to give the key value here. Don't get confused. Get of 1 means whatever key here it is there, right? That the key value I'm mentioning here. So get of 1 means it should return the happy. This one value is happy, right? This value we should get. So by this way we'll access any value by using the get method in HashMap. So the output is hash map, size of the map equal to 3, and value of the first key is nothing but happy. So this is simple. I hope this one also it is clear. Let's move to the next one. Remove an item. So how to remove an item? So the at the first of the requirement we are having lots of data, lots of entry into the hash map. Then the client does not want this particular data, whether that user is removed from the organization or change the organization. So based on the requirement, if you want to remove any item in the hash map, so it is giving the remove method for us. So let's see in the code base. So the same thing, we are creating the hash map, putting the entries of data, getting the just printing the sample map and size of the map, getting the first value in the map, and I'm removing the third key here, the third entry here. Means here also the created object we have to take, that is sample map dot remove. It is giving a remove method, right? So remove method I'm giving, and I'm removing the third key, means the third entry here. So we have to mention the key here. So by mentioning the key itself, the entry of that particular key along its value, it will get removed for us. So sample map dot remove of 3, and then I'm printing after removing third key. I'm just checking whether the map is getting the remaining values or not. So let's see how the output will be. So hash map, at first we are having three entries with its values and the size is 3. Value of the first key is nothing but happy, and after removing the third key, I'm removing the third key here, right? Means third entry, it should delete from the map to us. So after removing the third key, what is a map? So I'm printing the map, right, after removing the third entry of data. So it should be 1 equal to happy, comma 2 equal to learning. So it is printing for us after removing the third key. It is also the simple one. Hope this one also is clear. Moving to the next one. Removing all items in the map. So if you want to remove all the existing data and to feed the map with the new data, means we have to clear the whole map sometimes. So it is providing the clear method. So we have to little bit aware here. So remove means one entry, like whatever entry you want to remove from the map, we can do. So if you want to clear all the data entries, all the items in your hash map, then it is providing the clear method. So let's see in the code base. So class, creating the sample map with the object. There are two entries here, and I'm printing the sample map, whatever map is there, right? Just I'm printing, getting the size of it, and a value of the first key, removing the third key. Then after removing the third key, here the clear. So here one line missing after data entry 2. So it is same like the previous example, having the three entries of data, getting size and value of the first key, then I'm reviewing the third key. So after like whatever operations is same as the previous example, at last I'm clearing the whole map here. So sample map, object of the map which we have created, dot clear I am giving. So after clearing the map, I'm just printing it out. So what it is there, we have to check, right, whether it is successfully deleted, means removed all the items from the map or not. So I'm just checking it out. Let's see the output. So here after clearing map, there is nothing here. Okay, hope this one is clear. So I'm taking only one example. On the same example, I'm demonstrating each and every method how we have to do in the hash map. So the next one, get only keys and only values of map. So just we are printing in the previous examples, just we are printing it out, right, the whole map how it is, and how to get the values using the get method and all. Here we are getting keys and values of map using the, like if you want to get only the keys, we don't need like the values, corresponding values of that, then how to do? Then in the reverse case, if you want to get only the values, then how to do in HashMap? So let's see the same example. We are having three entries of data here and printing only keys. So we have to take the for each loop here, integer I. We have to be a little careful here. So keys, right? Keys, what we have here, the data type is the integer one. So we have to declare integer here. So integer I colon sample key, the object which we have, right? The HashMap object which we have created, dot. If you make dot, it will show us the methods, whatever inbuilt methods are there, right? It will show us. So here it is providing the key set, means from the name itself, like we can easily identify, right? So key set means it will give the keys of the map. So here I am iterating, right? I have to see only the keys. So I'm just printing the I value here. So we are taking the data type. If you are giving the another data type other than integer, if you are giving the string, it will give error to us because the key data type what we have here is the integer one. So based on our requirement, if you want to iterate, first we have to check the data type of it. Then on that we have to make our iteration. So what if want to get only the values of map? So the same one for each loop. Here you see the value here, the string data type, right? So we have to take the string data type here, I colon sample map. So we have to get only the values here, and the hash map is providing us the values method. And this like the same here, I'm just printing the I here. So in this case I should get only the values of hash map, and first case I have to get only the values of keys of the hash map. So let's see how the output is. So see here, for the first I, the keys are 1 2 3 and the values are nothing but happy learning hash map. Okay, like this way, based on our requirement, we can get only keys. We can iterate them, or if you want to put any condition on the keys, we can do based on our requirement, and the same also it will be applicable for values. Hope this one is clear. Moving to the next one, get the keys and values of map using the for loop. So, like before we have seen separately only getting the keys and values in the hash map, right? So here we'll see how correspondingly means a key equal to this value, this key equal to this value. How we are going to get using the for loop here. Let's see. So the same example, creating the hash map, putting the three entries into it and getting the keys and values. So for loop integer I, again here the data type we have to check that it is the key, and sample map dot key set, like the same before, right? We are iterate how we iterated on keys in the last example. The same way we have to iterate it, and how to print it. We have to get corresponding keys and values, right, of the whole map. So how to get it? So I'm printing key plus I. So I is nothing but it will print us last time in the last example we have seen, right? From this we will get the keys of the map. So I and equal to how it should be key hyphen key means 1 equal to value it should display to us. So accordingly we have to write in the println statement. So value sample map dot, here we have to get the value. So here from the for loop directly we are getting the I, right? I value is nothing but all the keys it will print for us. So what if to get the values of the map? So we know, right, get method is there for getting the values of the map, based on the, like, if you are giving the index means key value, then it will return us the corresponding value to us. Here also in the same way, if you are giving sample map dot get of I, means whatever I it is iterating, right, in the for loop. So whatever I it is there, so I value 1 means it should print happy for us. Then if it is to learning 3, hash map, like this way in the iteration it will take the corresponding values and it will give to us. So directly we can mention get of I here. So how it will give output for us? So key 1 equal to value is nothing but happy. So like this way, if you want to print both keys and values using the for loop in the hash map means we can do in this way. So directly using the key set in the entry, like map entry, then we will get the keys out of it. If you want to get values, directly get of I, if we do in the for the same for loop, then we will get the corresponding value of that. Hope this one is clear. Moving to the next one, add new entry. So this is one of the important question by the interviewer. So how to add a new entry? So we are already having a map. So how to add a new entry? A new entry means first we have to remember that we have to check whether the data is already present or not. So here the keys should be unique, right? We have to check that entry is present or not before we are going to add any entry of data into the hash map. We have to check whether that entry is already present or not. If it is already there, then why we are using, why we have to put the data into the same entry? If it is not present, obviously there is no problem, we can add. So it is providing one method, put if absent of k comma v, it is nothing but key value pair. So by using this method, what it is doing and how we have to entry means make a new entry into the map, let us see. So the same example, we are creating the hash map object. We are having the three entries into that. So put if absent means it is a normal English, in the normal way also we can understand, right? So we are putting the data one entry into the hash map if this entry is absent in the present hash map. Hope this one is clear. So put if absent of key comma uh, value we have to give. So 4 comma example I am giving, right? So this will get enter into the hash map only if this entry is already absent in the present hash map. So this method we have to remember if we want to make a new entry into the hash map. So like the previous example, just iterating the map and getting the key value pair. So we have to get the 4 entries of data now in the hash map. So for adding new entry, we have the default method or inbuilt method, we can say it is providing by the hash map. So put if absent with the key value pair directly we can give. So how the output will be the same like the previous one, key and value it is printing it out. And at last key 4 we are adding, right? So for value example, so happy learning hash map example, these are the values for the keys 1 2 3 4. Hope this one also clear. Map using lambda expression. So now the most of the interviewers will mainly ask, so map already we know in the Java 8 like collections we are using, right? So how we have to do in the lambda expression. So let's see that one. Creating the sample map object of hash map, we are having data, and I have used the same previous example, put if absent method. If the data, if it is not there, it will get into entry. So the only thing we have to note it here, this is the lambda expression. So see, like in the last example, we have to iterate, means we have to write the for each method or for loop method, whatever it is. We have to make iteration, means we have to write any loop, means for while whatever it is, and then we have to mention our condition, all those things, right? So using the lambda expression, if we see in the one line only, we can do our operation. So here sample map, the object of hash map dot, on this only we are going to iterate, right? So dot for each method we are having, and here key comma value we are going to iterate, and we have to get the values, right? So two variables we have taken k comma b, and just printing using the lambda expression, printing how it should be, like how it should look for you, that we have to give here. So k and equal to v we have to get. So it is simple, right? In the one line, using the lambda expression, using the for each loop, we can easily get it. So let's see how it will give the output for us. See, like the same as previous example, we are getting the same output of that. So 1 equal to happy, 2 equal to learning, 3 equal to hash map, and 4 equal to example for us. So it is a simplest way. And map using lambda expression and streams. So obviously, if you are aware of lambda expression, means if you are having any requirement, any conditions to do on the map, then obviously we need to have the streams also for that, right? So how we will use the streams as well as the lambda expression in the map, let's see. So the same example, three entries we are having, and the last entry, if it is absent, then it will make the entry. Here, iterating every set of entry in the hash map and printing all elements of it. So entry set. So we are having all the entries, right? For that entry, we are going to iterate and printing the elements of that. So sample map dot entry set method it is giving. So if you make in the IDE, whatever you are using IDE, if you are making the dot on that hash map object, it will show all the possible inbuilt methods, whatever it is giving, right? So you can play around in the beginning. So what method is doing what, in that way you can understand better. So sample map dot entry set dot, in this entry set, on this all the entry set of the map, we are going to stream on that stream we are iterating. So for each method, so input, on that input we are getting the key, only one variable we have taken, and printing that. So println statement input dot this input, we are having this get key, colon, like how it should look for us. It's up to you. So how to show data, colon, like here I have used a key colon value, like this it should show for me. So input dot get key, and input dot get value. So here some hash map object we are taking, and that entry set, whatever entries we are having, right? That entry set, after taking, we are applying stream on that stream we are going to iterate. Okay, so let's see the output. So see, one colon happy, all the entries of keys and its corresponding values, it should it's displaying to us. So this is a way like using the lambda expression as well as the streams for the hash map. So totally we have seen like how to add elements, how to get elements, how to remove one entry, how to clear the whole map, and how to iterate, how to get only keys, how to get only values, how to get both, and using the for loop, using the lambda expression as well as lambda expression and the streams. Um, so this is the overall like a hash map concept, like main things we have to note all these inbuilt methods. Hope this one is clear, and happy learning. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe for more such informative videos. Thank you.